Hi there, Izzy from digitalgoja.com, and I've had some questions posted to our forum about how to work with the HR series pistol grip. Does it work for every camera out there? Well, theoretically it should, because the only thing that you need is a tripod connection, and then you have to be able to end in a 2.5-inch port. But here's the problem. You have to make sure that your camera has for a remote cord capability plug in it, because there's no electronics here, so this is not wireless or has no internal components that give you any kind of connection from here to here. So here's a perfect example. This is a Nikon D3200, one of their smaller ones, and this is the MCDC2 connection plug, because you do have to buy the plug separately. Now notice this one has that funky connection on this end. This is for the connection here on the side port where usually your GPS attaches. So this plugs right in, as so, and then this guy goes into the 2.5-inch port on the side here. Now the only other thing you have to do is we're going to lock this to the tripod collar that's under here, turning the and you want to make sure that you have your camera off before you do this. You don't want this to fire off for you inadvertently. So keep turning this until it locks in place. Again, not too tight. We don't want to strip the thread, but we just want to make sure there's no mishaps. And now, as you heard, you can shoot from here, which is great, especially if you're working with some of the smaller cameras out there. It gives you an additional grip. Plus, here's the added benefit. You can actually lock your shooting mode. So this way, if you're doing fast action, you can pan and not have to worry about having to depress the shutter continuously. It's doing all that work for you. So all in all, it's a very nice piece of equipment for us photographers, but you always have to make sure that your camera does have some kind of port capability where you can connect a cable so that you now have a wired remote system. This is not wireless. If you have any questions or ideas for videos on photographic equipment, subscribe to the link underneath and shoot me an email at video@digitalgoja.com. Happy shooting!